each other for so long. My heart's been aching, but I'm too shy to say. Inside, we both know what's going on. Yeah, we know the game, so let's play. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna run around and be certain. I'm never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
My name is Blurry Face, and I care what you think. My name is Blurry Face, and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell takes me back to when I was young. I'm never able to identify where it's coming from. I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, I'd probably only sell one to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, stone's throw from where we used to roam. It would remind us when nothing really mattered, of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder. Wish we could turn back time to the good old
Welcome
days.
to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Chris's Kickass Yoga Class Comedy Show. Please welcome to the stage your host for tonight, Stephen Ferris.
To the good old days.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out to this really cool show that I decided to put on. And this is the first time I've ever tried to do a show like this before. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on. And but most importantly, there's going to be comedy going on for all of you to enjoy. And a solid hour of comedy. And I hope you guys like comedy enough to watch it for an hour, because we're gonna do that. And so I guess I'll get things started off, and I'll do some comedy for you guys. I'm gonna be your host tonight, so got to get things warmed up and get the show started. The holidays are coming up, and we do Christmas in my family. And last year I made a mistake. I bought some deodorant just before Christmas. I bought some deodorant because that was when I ran out. Well, I probably had one stick left. Had about one stick of deodorant left just before Christmas. I knew it was time to get more, so I bought some. And then it turned out to be a mistake because my sister got me deodorant for Christmas as a Christmas present. Might have been a stocking stuffer. And I don't know. I mean, I didn't tell her I bought deodorant. I mean, why would I tell her that? So I don't know if maybe I forgot to wear deodorant one day when I went over there to visit or something. But she didn't get deodorant for me. She bought deodorant for everybody in the family. She got it for my mom and my dad and her husband too. And so there was just all this deodorant under the tree or next to it. I don't remember where it was, but it was in the room. Just tons of deodorant. And so then she gave me like 4 sticks. And so now I had like 7 sticks of deodorant. It was way too much. And I ended up with 11 at once over this past year, because her husband, he didn't like his deodorant. So then they were like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Okay." So I had like 10 or 11 sticks. And now I have 5 because I used 5 of them already. I used one of the ones that she gave me first to get down to 10. And then I started using the ones that I bought before Christmas because, I used to only buy one at a time. I'd buy like 1 stick. And then when that stick ran out, then I would go to the store to buy another stick. But I realized that means that every time I go to the store, I'm going to the store without deodorant on. And so then I was like, what I need to do is buy like 2 or 3 sticks at a time. And then when I get down to that last stick, that's when I'll go and buy some more. So that's what I've been doing. At one point, that was working so well that I was like, maybe I should try getting even more. And they had like a sale one day or something, so I was like, I'm gonna get like 4 or 5 sticks. But it took so long for me to get to the last stick that by the time I got to it, it had like partially dried out. There was only half of it left. So like I still used it, but I was like, it's wasteful to buy that many. So I just went back to 2 or 3. It's like the magic number. But that's why I was so scared that when I had 11, I was like, what's going to happen to because I buy Brute. I was like, what's going to happen to my Brute sticks? So I used them first. And now I've got all this native. My sister got this native stuff. She's like, I don't know. Like she gets hooked on our brand and then like everybody has to use that. But before I bring up your first comic that's not the host tonight, I want to just change topics real quick. Kind of, put a little tiny joke in. One of my girlfriends got kind of worried about the stork coming around. You know what I mean? And so I had an idea. I was like, I told her she could just give me a blue jay. different kind of bird. Swallows. That'd be a good one too. That'd be good. Yeah. A lot of stuff you can do with birds. You'd be surprised. But I'll think of some other things. Anyway, I think you guys have seen enough of me for now. You'll be seeing me again throughout the show as I come up to introduce the other comedians. So, But for now, I think you guys have had enough of me. So I want to give you guys somebody else. And and all the comedians on the show are all just personal favorites of mine. I handpicked for the show. So, and this is one of them. So give it up real big for Hussein Ali.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. This is the best way to get back into it. All right. Okay, where do I start? My name is Hussein, in case you forgot it. And I say that because people have a hard time remembering my name. And I don't mind. It's okay. I love it when people feel like they have to guess, And what I mean by that is I ran into this woman I hadn't seen in a while. And she looks at me and she's like, "I'm so sorry, your name is on the tip of my tongue." Oh, Saddam. And I was like, it's Hussein. And she says, "No way. Your name is Saddam Hussein?" And I was like, "No, you said Saddam. And now I'm telling you, it's just Hussein, And then she was like, "But I was close, wasn't I?" Not really, no. We're not playing word associating games. That's not how people introduce each other. Oh, God, I already said a little bit about me, Jesus. More about me. I'm a substitute teacher. Oh, thank you. That doesn't happen at work. Thank you, Kelly. Before I started this job, I really thought that I was going to be a good person. They bring out the worst in you. Well, some of them anyway. When I was first hired, I had to go through all this paperwork, and they made me sign this really fancy document that said that I promised to defend and uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually read the entire Constitution. Anybody here? From beginning to end? Wow, round of applause for Kelly. A true American. It's just weird, 250 years ago, if you signed the Constitution, you were putting your own life at risk. And I signed it without reading it for a job that I don't really want. Times have changed. What I didn't expect was all the preschool I'd be teaching. Apparently there's a shortage of preschool teachers because they get paid even less than I do. Strange, yeah. Preschoolers love to sing, and I have never sang in my life. So that's something I had to pick up. They're still singing the same songs that I was singing when I was in preschool. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, have you heard of it? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I think we should change some of those lyrics. No? How I wonder what you are? It's 2021. We know what they are. It's a hot ball of gas, 1 billion miles away from here. Mostly hydrogen and helium, but you guys knew that, right? How about this? No more songs about wondering. Just Google it. Yeah? Cool. I didn't time this, so I'm gonna count on Steven to come out when he's ready. Anyways, moving right along, someone's keeping time. We talked about this, Chris. No, I'm not doing yoga. I spend a lot of time on Facebook. I don't really post or comment. I just look at other happy people. One of the things that people say a lot that I really don't like is about the romantic partners, at least, is words can't express how much I love you. I don't like that. I don't know. Have you tried? There's a lot of words out there. Maybe you just need to expand your vocabulary. How about this? Wow, I forgot the rest of that joke. Holy shit. I was about to get into... Shut up, Chris. I was about to get into another thing. What was I going to say? Fuck it, let's move on. You guys want to hear a joke? Okay. What did the Pilgrims do when they got chapped lips? Nothing. They were too busy bringing violence and disease to the New World. Stupid. I remember one time when I was in college, this guy called me a beta male. You heard that phrase before? Yeah, that kind of made me upset. It did, because it implies that I'm only one step away from being an alpha male, and I feel like I'm a little further. Okay, forget it. I like to watch a lot of movies. I'm a big movie buff. Anybody else? Anybody feel like they watch too many movies? No? Yeah. I try to stay away from movie trailers now. I feel like they give away too much information. Do you know what I mean? A lot of trailers these days will take you through the beginning, the middle, and the end of the movie. And it's kind of like, why do I want to see this movie anymore? You know? Even worse is when there are spoilers in the title of the movie. You know? Like, Girl Rides to Completion. It was a pornography joke. Yeah. Thank you very much. Give it up for your host, Steven.
One more time for Hussein. Okay, you guys look a little uncomfortable. Are you doing okay? Yeah? Okay. I just want to say I had this crazy idea for this show where people would do yoga during the show, and other people might not know what was going on and look around and wonder, like, what is this? And I thought that was really funny. Yeah, that was the plan. That was what I was thinking. And you're okay with that too? Okay, because whatever you're comfortable with. And this is an experiment, and if you decide it's not working, then we can get you chairs and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I probably should have explained better at the beginning, but I kind of wanted to just see what would happen, and I did. So, yeah, that's right. Okay, and now I need to bring up your next comedian. I forgot the order that I made. We're going to see. Here we go. Okay. I want to give you guys another comedian tonight to watch while you do yoga or sit. And the next comedian, another personal favorite of mine, Raul Gonzo.
Hey everyone, I'm Raul Gonzo, like the Muppet or Hunter Thompson stuff. Yeah, that's looking great. Yeah, I would say that I'm wearing this for the occasion, but that's I wear it all the time. It's just not as big of a deal this month, so that's good, right? That's gonna work, I think. So keep that up. But people are like, "Why are you wearing that? Why are you wearing that suit, Gonzo? Gonzo, why are you wearing that suit?" And the reason is I'm trying to raise bone awareness. Some of you might have bones. I found out I did. And when I was at the doctor, there was a poster, and I said, "What is that? Do I have that?" And he said, "Bones? Yeah." I was like, "Oh, God." And then, so some of you might have bones. Did you know that? What's your name? Amy. Hi, Amy. I'm Raul Gonzo. Did you know you might have bones, Amy? You did. So someone told you when you were like young. No one ever told me. Yeah, that's good. You're way ahead of the curve, and you're okay with it. Yeah, you seem okay. Well, yeah, I know. So you might have bones. If you don't know if you have bones, get yourself checked for bones. Ask your doctor if bones are right for you. Okay, that's just a little PSA before I get my set started. This set is sort of sponsored by Bones. So just so you know. I recently bought a doorknob and a mailbox because I want to buy a house. I just can't afford to buy it all at once. Getting it piece by piece. And I got a roommate, and I gave him a key to the doorknob, and he started getting his mail to the mailbox. And then we bought a wall, and we've just been trying it out, like on the ground. It's like, oh, we have a floor. And then we put it like up, and it's like a ceiling. And then sometimes he'll like walk with it, like crab walk with it, and I'll walk like this. And it's like, oh, we're in a hallway, and that's kind of cool. And then, we're looking to get another wall. We're trying to get like a corner going. And then he had a Roomba, but we just felt bad because it didn't have anything to do, so we just set it free. It's out there in the world. I don't know what's gonna happen either because it has no natural enemies. So I'm really afraid it's gonna like mate with a turtle. I don't really know what's gonna happen. Yeah. But yeah, it was nice. It's nice thinking about having a house. When I was a kid, I don't know if any of the rest of you are Mexican or part Mexican. I am. And so if you are, you might have a Uncle Robert. Most do. He had a pinball machine when I was a kid. And I was like, whoa, this is so cool, And I would play it for free all the time. And then a few months went by, and my dad rented. So the pinball machine was Indiana Jones. And then my dad rented this movie called Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I was like, whoa, they did such a good job of adapting the pinball machine into a movie. All they did was they took the pinball and they made it into a boulder. That was an amazing idea. And then the third movie, Indiana Jones tries not to fall into like a void. Pinball. That's pinball. It's like, I love that they're doing that with pinball machines. They've been relevant forever, right? They just keep making them. And they make them out into weird things where you're like, why is that a pinball machine? It's like Pretty Woman, the pinball machine. You're like, I know, I don't think that works, when you start thinking of it. And then, there's Fox 40 News, the pinball machine. You're like, no, wait, why? There's Raul Gonzo at Stab on this date, pinball machine. You're like, you guys are doing too much for pinball. Yeah. I think it would be fun if Halloween was, dressing up on Halloween was mandatory. Everyone, you have to dress up. It's the law. If you don't, I don't know. They throw you in prison. I don't know. But I just love that idea of you see a couple breaking up and it's the Hulk and a mermaid. I have so many questions. Why is the guy the mermaid and the girl's the Hulk? There's just so many weird things. You go into the bank and there's a transformer trying to get a loan. I don't know. I just feel like it would be such that one day would be all the memes for the rest of the year. People are just you won't believe it. So we're gonna figure that one out. I did decide though, and I don't know if it's just because it's Halloween, spooky times, but I decided I know exactly how I want to die. When I die, I want it to be very confusing to myself and to everyone else. And how I want to die is I want to be skiing down a mountain and then fatally collide with someone skiing up the mountain. And then we explode. We just both explode, and it's just amazing. The energy in here is palpable. I'm whoa, you guys. Seriously, not so much things you take before you go into a comedy show, please. Powerful, okay. But I'm glad you guys are here, and this is just hilarious to me. So I appreciate that. Does anyone know how old Snoop Dogg is? Yeah, but in dog years. I don't either. Yeah, I don't either. I think I'm so glad you're here too. I'm glad everyone's here, but you're having a good time. Yeah, and the yoga is looking great. Kelly, why'd you stop? So sometimes I'm single. It depends on whether I'm with someone. And I started seeing this girl, and it wasn't going great because we had trust issues. She always wanted to look at my phone, not just. I was like, wait, you have your own phone? Why are you looking at my phone? And then I was like, oh, she likes getting on my phone. And so I tried to break up with her, right? And then she was like, no, I don't want to. So I was like, okay. So that lasted 4 years until she finally agreed to the breakup. It's a weird thing to happen. But then, I don't know. She was like, it's I don't trust men. And then she's blaming me. She's like, you're kind of flirty. And I'm like, but also, you don't, it's about men, right? So it's kind of your dad. He's always making eye contact, laughing at my jokes, texting me. That's weird. But so then we broke up and I was single and I got catfished. And this girl had narcolepsy. Yeah, but in all her photos, she was awake. Yeah. Right. I'm like, that doesn't check out. She texted me the night before and I was like, hey, are you sleeping? And I said, no. I thought she was flirting, but it turns out she was just seeing if we had anything in common. My name is Raul Gonzo. You guys are doing great. Keep the yoga up. I'm glad everyone's here. Please welcome back your host, the very funny Steve Ferris.
Keep it going for Raul. All right. And let's keep things moving right along. That's what yoga's all about, right? So let's have a big round of applause for another personal favorite, Kelly Brown, also doing yoga tonight.
Hi. My name is Kelly and I'm a witch. I'm sorry, I'm not really a witch. I'm a librarian. Scariest thing about me is my driving. Most of the people who dress up on Halloween are actually people I've hit. But seriously, you can tell I'm a librarian because of the way I dress. Do you know why librarians always wear cardigans? To cover up their Dewey Decimal tattoos. That one kills at all the librarian parties. You want to hear another one? It's really funny. A man walks into a library. He asks for the books on paranoia. The librarian whispers, "Shh, they're right behind you." Because I'm a librarian, people think I'm really, really nice and sweet and innocent. But I'm not. I frequently use off-color language. Whenever someone upsets me, I say to myself, "You fucking bitch. Don't fuck with me. I will cut you." I have a mom voice I used to use out loud, though. "Get in the car now, or I will cut you." I haven't used my mom voice in forever, though. My kids are all grown up, and I don't think they love me anymore. It could be that I didn't pay enough attention to them growing up, but there were so many other people involved in their care, and I didn't want to interfere. One of those people was their grandmother, my mother-in-law. Bitch. Not only do I frequently use off-color language, but I enjoy the occasional risque joke. Would you like to hear one of my favorites? Two tampons met at a pool party. What did they say when they were introduced? Nothing, they were both stuck-up cunts. Not only do I frequently use off-color language, thank you, and enjoy the occasional risque joke, but I have a very, very healthy sex life. Despite the fact I've been married for 30 years. Want to know my secret? I screw around. What'd you think I was doing with all those guys in the stacks? Hi, Hussein. Want to know a secret? I'm not wearing any underwear. You should check me out. All right, okay. Because I'm a librarian, people confide in me all the time. Just the other day, this guy was telling me about his girlfriend and how they've been together forever and how they never had sex anymore. I felt sorry for him. I was like, fuck that bitch. That pussy's yours. Do you want me to talk to her? After all, she is my sister. I don't really have a sister. I'm sorry, hold on. I gotta put my glasses back on. I have absolutely no depth perception without them. All my life I've been told this was 9 inches, so. Speaking of screwing around, have you ever noticed that people who are cheating tend to divide their activities into categories, like hurricanes? The first category involves holding hands, kissing, long walks in the park, that sort of thing. That category is called "This Doesn't Really Count." The second category is called "Everything But Sex." I know this sounds bad, but it doesn't really count either because you are reserving the ultimate act of sex, however you define it, for your partner, and you would never cross that line. The third category is when your husband walks in the room and you've got this guy's cock in you. That category is called, oh, fuck. Speaking of screwing around, I like to do it with younger guys. You want to know my secret? I've heard there are at least 10 reasons young guys like to hit this. Number 10, I have a pussy. Number 9, I am unlikely to reproduce. Number 8, I'm not looking for a commitment. Number 7, I'm always so very, very grateful. Number 6, I've been sucking dick since before you were born. Number 5, I have a pussy. Number 4, I have my own money. Number 3, I'm not going to be there when you wake up in the morning. Number 2, I can cook. And the number 1 reason young guys are into this, I have a asshole. I bet you didn't see that one coming, huh? Neither did I. I think that was the climax of my act, was it not, Stephen? All right, well, my name is Kelly. Let's hear it for your host, Stephen Ferris.
All right. Yeah, we don't want that to stay up here, so one more time for Kelly and her hat. Are you going to do more yoga now? Oh. Okay. So I know it's a workout. You know, you're going to get tired. You're not expected to do that the whole time. And again, you know, if anybody needs a chair, then there's a big stack of them back there. We're happy to bring one of them out. There's even 2 right here, and so just let us know. Well, let's keep doing this. I want to keep doing it. And so I want to bring another comedian on for you tonight, a guy I've seen around a lot and have come to enjoy seeing around. Big round of applause for Subhash Sharma.
Thank you, Stephen, for producing the show, and thank you for hosting. Give it up to Stephen, everybody, please. Thank you. And thank you for coming, everybody here, please. Happy Friday. How you all doing? Good, good. My name is Subhash Sharma. I'm from Nepal. You guys should know where I'm from, right? Since you guys do the yoga over here. I'm from Nepal. I'm here to learn some English, guys. All right? If you guys do not understand my English, next time I'm going to bring the interpreter over here, all right? And if I'm not funny, my interpreter is going to be funnier than me. I guarantee that. Anyway, guys, like I say, I'm from Nepal. I have a wife. She's a woman. She's a Filipino, all right? My wife is a Filipino. We have been married for the last 25 years. Yeah, thank you. And we have 2 kids. They look like Mexicans. They do. You know, the mixed blood. I have been living here for a long time in America, like more than 25 years, guys. Welcome to America, guys. And life is very fast in America. You guys know that, right? Time is a money, right? Time is a money. If you lose your time, you lose your money. When you lose your money, you lose your honey, right? When you lose your honey, it's not funny anymore. It's not. Look at the homeless all over, right? No work, no money, it's going to be homeless. No money, nothing, you know? Since I came to America, I had a lot of homesick, guys. I miss my, mom and everybody else. And I have been smoking and drinking a lot. The other day, I went to the hospital to check my liver and the lung. And the doctor, he told me that I got a mental problem. Yeah, that was not funny. Maybe it's a coronavirus. I don't know. You know, after the coronavirus, they say like most of the people got a mental problem now. You know, depression and shit like that. I don't know. Maybe that. Maybe that's what it is. I did my IQ test the other day, and the results are all negative. There are like 100 questions, right? It's all negative. I'm hella dumb. Has anybody done IQ test here before? No? Do you mind if I test you IQ? Okay, what's your name, man? Skip. All right. What's your last name, Skip? All right. Skip Bacon. I like that name. I like bacon too. First of all, before I ask you a question, first of all, you have to understand my English, all right? Do you understand my English, right? Thank you very much. And then second of all, you have to understand the simple math, like 1 plus 1 equals 3. I mean, something like that, right? Let's say that you had 3 husbands, right? 3 husbands. The first one, you kill him. All right? It's not real. It's not real, all right? Just a story. Just an IQ test. First one, you kill him. The second one, you had a divorce. All right? And the third husband you have, he's not sleeping with you. He's sleeping with your neighbors. It's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad question. So, how many husbands do you have now? Very smart. You are smarter than me, you know? I'm hella dumb. I had like a 0 answer. You had like, you're very smart. You know, first one you kill, right? Second one, divorce. The third one is not sleeping with you, right? You have 0, yeah. That's very smart. Man, I came to America a long time ago. Since then, I haven't seen my mom, guys. I never been back to Nepal. We had like a, you know, the immigration problem. I'm a dreamer, right? I'm a dreamer, and I can go, but I can't come back. And I haven't seen my mom. The other day, you know, I talked to my mom on the phone, you know, a smartphone. And the other day I talked to my mom, and she said, when I send you to America, you're very young, good-looking guy. Look, you have a gray hair. She said, I look old and ugly. Is that right? I mean, she said my hair is all gray and everything. That's my mom. Talking about mom. You know, my mom is very nosy. The other day she asked me, you know, what do Sacramento comedians do for living? And I told her that most of them are losers. Some of them like broke. Some of them like a drug addict. Some of them like alcoholic. And then she asked me, how about you? And I told my mom, I'm all of the above, Mom. Sometimes I spend money for the prostitute. You know, sometimes I go Thunder Valley Casino and gamble. And my mom's not happy about that. She said, when I send you to America, I thought you were going to be a computer engineer working in the Silicon Valley. I thought you were going to be at least 7-Eleven owner. And I told my mom, next life. That's my time, guys. Thank you very much. Love you very much. Thank you.
Okay, keep it going for Subas. All right, I love that guy. How you guys doing now? Good? Okay. All stretched out and everything? Good. Okay. Well, we have 2 more comedians. There's 2 more. And you guys are doing well, just getting through this comedy show. Yeah. And so I want to present to you the second to the last comedian tonight. Another very good friend and personal favorite of mine. Jess Roberts.
It's happening. Yoga's happening. That's what's happening. Don't worry, I won't sexually objectify you tonight. I'm better than that. Anyway, you know what kind of yoga I really want to get into? The fucking cursing yoga. Have you heard of this? This shit is amazing. You just breathe in. My parents think I'm a failure and it's all good. Fuck! I can't get laid for the last 2 years. Fuck! I feel better now. Do you guys feel better? Yeah. No, I got divorced in the pandemic. I got a divorce. Don't clap at that. It's okay. But no, I did. I got divorced, and so like now I'm just this single being that is like attracted to everything. It's fucking sad. Dude, the other night I was sitting there watching Bill Nye the Science Guy, and I was like, he could get it. Like, yeah. I really did. I was just like, Bill Nye the Science Guy, Bill. Oh, sorry. Showing my age. It's all good. But yeah, no, it's been really weird. And I thought like I'd totally have like this hoe phase, but I've been getting the no phase. It's fucking lame. You know, I try little things, you know, I do my hair, do my makeup. I look like a fucking hobo. For some reason, it's the hobo that gets more attention. Usually not good. It's really weird. I was at a gas station the other day. I think I had like these weird flip-flops on. I had a pair of like sweats on and a hoodie, and this guy goes, I could make you feel like a woman. And I was like, thanks, I'm objectified already. I feel like it. It's fantastic. It's been really weird. I looked at some yoga poses because, like, I didn't know if this was really going to happen. I really did. I looked at some yoga poses, right? And how the fuck do you guys do that with your body? Like, I'm only 36. I feel like I'm 50. And when I looked at some, like, the newborn pose or, like, the fetal pose or some other shit, I'm just like, y'all look like you're in The Exorcist. What the fuck? How do you do that with your body? Is it just like you breathe? Because like I'm afraid. I have IBS. So like I'm afraid of doing yoga. And like, you know, I've walked into a few yoga studios and I just have to say my superpower is scent. I'm just saying, I'm just like, wow, what happened in here? Smells like an orgy, but it doesn't look like anyone's happy to come out. It was really weird. I have children. They're pretty cool. My daughter thought of hot yoga was a good idea because she saw it on iCarly. And so she's like, Mom, I want to do hot yoga. I was like, you can't even pick up your bedroom. No, I'm not paying the money for that. It was fucked up. She got hella mad. She's like, I'm going to go do hot yoga. So what she did is she went and turned the shower on really hot and just laid on the ground. Apparently that's what she thought yoga was just laying on the ground, which I've seen some poses. I think yoga is the precursor to the Kama Sutra, though. I'm telling you. Maybe it's just me because I'm like 2 years out and horny as fuck. But everything just looked like, this looks like fun with someone else, you know? But then I remembered the smell. Couldn't do it. I'm technically non-binary. So but I go by she and her because I'm a high school, that's all I have is high school, and I still confuse there, and there. So, yeah, it just wasn't for me, you know? But it's kind of funny, like, trying to explain to someone that, like, I'm not really feminine, but I'm not really male. Like, the little Mexican lady across the street, and I say Mexican because she's like a little abuelita. She's amazing. She's so sweet. And one day I came out, and I had, like, T-shirt, chucks, shoes, hair all done all cute and everything, but no makeup. And she's all, you know, Yessie, because that's what she calls me. You know, some days you look like a man. Other days you look like a beautiful woman. Either way, you be you, honey. And it was really cute, right? And then her dog just took a fat shit. Like, it was amazing. The dog's like a little Chihuahua. It's a yapper dog. I do like puns. Yeah, I do. I know you do. I love you. Skip Bacon, everybody. Fucking, yeah. The best vegan name ever. I just love it. But no, it's, so I was a part of the campfire, if you guys don't know. My house went poof. And one of the things I did was I got this tattoo, and I am a Star Wars nerd. So it says, I can endure anything. I love it. I love you. Yes. Fuck yeah. One for the nerds tonight. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. But it got me thinking, what if Star Wars characters were like just regular everyday people? Like you walk in to the doctor's office to go get like a pap smear, right? You see Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi GYN. I love you. I love you, Skip. That just made my night. I love you. No, have you guys seen the anti-vaxxers that are eating horse-grade ivermectin? Yeah, aren't they fucking morons? But here's the thing, though. It's fucking with their intestines so bad that they're literally shitting them out. It just gives me a little shits and giggles. Yeah, I'm a dork. It's okay. Like, I'm totally owning my nerddom lately, and like, I figure, it's really weird because I tried dating and stuff, and it's usually like everybody has their little boxes they gotta check, right? This ain't Build-A-Bitch, okay? Like, I am what I am, I am who I am, and and it just seemed really weird because one person, they were like, yeah, I don't know if I could date you because you're really loud. And I was like, what was your first fucking clue? I get on stage. Like, I want attention, motherfucker. Jesus. Papa, can you hear me? No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. But yeah, no, it's been an interesting journey through this whole quarantine. Like, we realized that we know people will literally throw their children to death. And I just want to throw mine off the back of the couch because they've sang Frozen for the last 15 fucking hours. But no, it's crazy being a parent and then also trying to date because also at the same time, at some point they're going to have to meet your kids. And I'm like, I don't know if this is working out. Like, hey, we've been going out for a few months. It's time to meet your kids. And no. No, my kids are louder than me, and they're more feral, and they bite. I mean, I bite too, but only if you want me to. Anyway, but I hope that you guys are having fun. I really enjoy the fact that you guys are absolutely rocking the fucking yoga. Like, seriously, I don't know how I really don't. Like, I am not that limber. Not even with drinks am I that limber. So yeah, more props to you. Very glad that you came out. I'm just been digging this whole thing. You guys have a lot of courage, and I appreciate it.
Okay, keep it going for Jess Roberts. Okay, now some people may be wondering, where did the idea for the show come from? And it came from a Facebook comment that Chris Schiappacasse, the star of the show, made, and I saw his Facebook comment and I thought it was really funny. It was, somebody had posted about why would bots that look like young supermodels be adding you on Facebook, because a lot of people just accept these friend requests without really thinking about it. And Chris commented that he said, my kick-ass yoga class, but that's why they were sending the friend requests. And then for some reason I thought that would be a good idea for a show. Featuring Chris, and he's here tonight, and he's going to be closing out the show. And I think he's ready to come on, so let's give it up for Chris Schiappacasse, everybody.
Give it up for Steven. He's still booking me after 5 years. He's like the only one. I didn't even know I was still doing comedy until Steven says, why don't you come down? Next thing I know, my name's up on the billboard. I was like, damn, I'm here to do comedy. I'm looking at all this. I see you got like a flamingo yoga mat. Like that. Are you trying to stand out? You just don't want a regular one? Like you're like a show off or something in your class? Makes you happy. Was that your first yoga mat, or did you go, the first one was just one color? Did you like move up? But it's Halloween. Shouldn't you get like a pumpkin yoga mat, you know? You try. That's a thought. Is anybody else going to get a nicer yoga mat after seeing the flamingo? They're like, I need to be cool. I need to like step it up, you know? I just got a regular one. She's got like one color. What's up with that? What's up with that? All your jokes, your dirty jokes, but you just got a one color yoga mat. You got a purple. Is that like the Prince yoga mat? You got to have like the Prince symbol. Halloween is really depressing for me. You know, I haven't dressed up for Halloween since I was a kid, because one year I dressed up as a stormtrooper, and I figured out my parents just didn't believe in me, you know, because I was a stormtrooper. My dad should have said, nah, Chris, you're a leader. You should be Darth Vader. Don't be like a regular soldier. Be somebody, a leadership bro. You know, be Yoda, be Chewbacca. You just want to you want to fit in with a crowd. You just want to dress up in white. I mean, you're special. So after that, I thought, I can't do this anymore, you know. I don't want people judging my life on what costumes I wear. But every year I think about it. And then I saw Halloween this year, and I realized that I thought I should be Michael Myers for Halloween. But then I realized Michael Myers doesn't talk shit to people. He doesn't say anything, you know. It's kind of depressing. That guy just kills you, you know. Like, say something witty. Be, I hate that dress. I'm going to kill you. You know, my sister's a bitch. We don't even know why he killed his sister. He didn't say anything. He just killed her, like, you know. It's like, you got to say something, you know. And then I realized he walks funny, you know. I walk like that, too. I'm like, he just walks. I'm like, I could be that. But, yeah, you know, I got the vaccine card. I live in a senior community. And I realized I just didn't want to be like the Christopher Columbus of COVID, have a bunch of seniors die of COVID because I didn't get the vaccine, you know. I felt bad about that. But part of me feels bad because I like to think of myself as a rebel, but I gave in too easily, you know. And then the thing I really feel bad about, people getting paid minimum wage. Now I have to look at this paper, you know. It's hard enough making a Big Mac, but now you got to look at the little paper and see if some doctor sign it. And what really breaks me up, sometimes they don't even look. They ask for the card and you just flash them the paper. They're like, okay, go into the movie. You know, I spent 5 days in Vegas. I didn't even get asked my vaccine card once. You know, what's up with that? I mean, the hotel, nobody cares out there. Like, COVID doesn't exist in Vegas. COVID stayed in California, you know. What happens in California doesn't come out there. But here, you can't even go out to dinner without getting asked for your vaccine card. But now, it's like, now they want you to do the booster shot. And I don't think that's right, because I chose Moderna because I got lucky. I didn't get the bad ones, you know. Most people got Pfizer, and Pfizer doesn't work as well as Moderna. So I feel like I should not have to wear a mask just because I got the Moderna. You know, I'm special. And now they want us to do the booster. And I want to do the booster, but I still feel like I'm a rebel, and I got to keep that rebel status up. So I decided I'm going to get the booster, but I'm going to not show my vaccine card to anybody. I'm going to look at you. Like, why you think I would do that? You think I would get a vaccine? I'm not one of those people. And then I would just like flash it when I'm walking into the movie theater. But it really breaks me up, you know. And COVID is such a deadly disease. It's deadly. And the thing about it that really hurts me is that, I don't know anybody who's died of COVID. I feel left out, you know. It breaks my heart. You know, people say that if you smoke marijuana, you don't have dreams at night. But when I used to not smoke marijuana, I would dream about smoking marijuana. So I said, well, I'll give up the dreams. You know, I'll just smoke the weed. I'll just give it up. It's just tragic. You know, I learned how to do yoga in an improv class. They would make us do yoga before the class. And the weird thing is, when the class was over, they would put us in a circle and they would have us give each other massages. You know, that's the only reason why I would go to the class, because I like the free massages. But people, I never understood improv class, because you're supposed to work together. And I found that it was funner just to piss people off, you know. And that's why I don't do improv anymore. I like it here. This is fun in Sacramento. Have you noticed that the word men is in Sacramento? How many of you are upset about that? Do you think we should change that? Because the word men is in Sacramento? Do you maybe half the year call it Sacramento? You don't think so? I haven't seen any women upset about that. And I don't understand why. I mean, the word man is in Sacramento. Don't you? Are you upset that some man called it Sacramento with the word man in it? Men? Isn't that upsetting to you? It's not upsetting to you? We got to do something about that, don't we? I mean, Sacramento is the capital of California. We can't let foreigners who come to Sacramento come to California think like we just don't care about women, because the word women is not in Sacramento. It's just men. You know why there's never been a female governor in California? Because rich women don't want to move to Sacramento, you know? Rich women, they dream about Beverly Hills. They want to go to Napa. They're like, I'm rich. My dream is to live in Sacramento for 8 years. I never heard anybody say, not that that's not a dream for some people, because of course that joke doesn't do well in Sacramento, because, you know, it's obviously why. But I kept thinking, why is it we can't have a female? We've had female senators in California. We had Feinstein, you know, we had Kamala, but none of these women are like, I want to be governor. I never heard a woman say they want to be governor. I want to be a senator. Sacramento, what is that? I don't want to be near there. Sacramento is a beautiful place, though. It is a beautiful place. It's true. It is beautiful. My brother, he lives in Folsom, not the prison. You know, the city. The city. I don't know how my brother ended up in Folsom. You know, my brother, he lived in Rome. Yeah, you know, I went to Reno. I couldn't shoot anybody. It was so smoky out there. I couldn't see. I had my gun ready to shoot somebody, but it was like, I can't see anybody there. It was bad, you know. But the great thing about being in Reno when it's smoky, nobody tells you not to smoke. Have you noticed that? When there's a lot of forest fires, nobody's complaining about your cigarettes because the smoke is already out there. So, yeah, this is a yoga class. Yoga is like my favorite activity, you know, because I'm too old. I'm just old. I've never done yoga in my life. I've never been to a yoga class, you know. This is like my very first yoga class, actually. Is everybody excited about it? You know, I know some yoga musicians. Look, this one. That's called I'm Getting Arrested Yoga. I'm Getting Handcuffs Yoga. So this is Stab Theater. My last name is 13 letters long. There are benefits to having a last name that long. Nobody forgets about you. First day of school, the teacher knows who the hell you are. First day of school was kind of fun for me because I knew this was my moment, you know. The teacher would be calling out roll call, and then they would just get silent for 5 minutes just staring at it. And I'd be like, here. Okay, thank you. Good night. I'm Chris Schiappacasse. Bring back your host, Steven, my favorite booker.
Thanks, Chris. Keep it going for Chris. All right. And keep it going for yourselves for doing yoga or watching people do comedy and yoga. And for coming out to the show. We really appreciate all of you doing that. Because without that, it's like, what would we do? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's sticking around. There's another show after this, a great stand-up show. If you feel like you can do 2 hours of stand-up, there won't be yoga on that one. But it's more stand-up if you want to do that. So, that is an option. And but we have to end this show so that one can start. And so that's what I'm trying to do right now is end the show. Trying to figure out a way to do it. I think I said all the things that I need to say. Thanks for coming out to Stab, and I hope you guys have a good night and a safe drive if you're not staying here. Hey, thank you.
Thank you one more time to Stephen Ferris and the whole Kickass crew. That is it for the first show. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you'd like to stick around for the second, we'd like you to. But if that's it for you for the night, thanks for coming out. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for a full calendar of events. And the online audience. Hey, guys. Hang in there about 8 minutes, or we'll see, until the next show gets started. So hang out, have a drink. Maybe Venmo me for your drink. I'm not sure. Hope to see you soon.
Pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love is so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, babe, once had love and it was a game. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. Seemed like the real thing only you find. Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. Lost inside, I adore illusion I cannot hide. I'm the one you're using, please don't push me aside. If I fear I'm losing you, riding high on those true foolish lies. Once had love, it was a guess. Soon turned out had a heart of glass. It seemed like the real thing only you find. Mucho mistrust, love's gone behind. I paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentences, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. On and on and on and on. but it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before the whole human race, and I ain't gonna lose. On and on and on, 'cause we are the champions, my friend. Oh,
Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for scary stand-up comedy. Please welcome to welcome to the stage your host, Celeste Winter.
Hello. How we doing? How we doing, you guys? Thank you. Thank you so much. Come on in here, sir. Please take a seat. Please. Please. Guys, it's almost Halloween. Do we know what I am? What? I can't hear you. Yeah, I'm Dora, you guys. Dora on a budget, you know, because I couldn't get the magical backpack. It's fine. I was walking over here and this guy yelled out to me. He was like, "Oh my God, it's Dora!" I was like, "Yes." He was like, I love your costume. It's so funny. I was like, "Thank you." He's like, "Yeah, you're like a slutty Dora." I was like, "No, I'm not." I'm just Dora. Does Dora not wear a crop top? You guys, like, this is canon. Okay, cool. We're vibing, we're connecting. You guys, a little about me. I'm vegan. Okay, yeah. Yeah, don't clap for a hero. Yeah. It's fine, you guys. This is how Jesus felt. You know. Just saying. But yeah, I'm vegan, mainly for health reasons, you know, because I just, ever since going vegan, like, I've just felt so much better than everyone else. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. I don't know. But I don't judge people who eat meat. You know, I don't judge. I'm very much like God in that way. But yeah, I don't judge you. If you eat meat, I don't judge you, you know, because I get it. I used to eat meat, you know, I used to be a fucking monster. Just like you guys. Just kidding. I don't know. Sir, do you like chicken nuggets, sir? You love them? Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah. And what, you dip it in like what, like a zesty ranch, a buffalo, a barbecue? Dip, am I right? Yeah. Yeah. But it's like, what is in a chicken? What's actually in a chicken nugget, you guys? Does anybody know? Any guesses? Anybody? A chicken who never even had a chance to cross the road, just turned into some nuggets for this guy's lunch. It's not okay. It's not okay. Don't laugh, sir. I don't know. Anyway, we're moving on. Everybody clap. Let's stall some time. Everybody clap. Yeah. Okay, I remember now. Thank you. So you say you like chicken nuggets. What other fun, sustainable things do you like? McRib? McRib. Do you like oil spills? Throwing straws into the ocean? Hitting women in the face? Would you hit me in the face? What are you doing after this? I'm just kidding. I'm a weird flirt, you guys. I don't know how to do it. Okay, cool. Guys, I feel like my comedy isn't really relatable enough. So here's my relatable joke. Don't laugh, ma'am. It's gonna be relatable. It's gonna be great. Okay. Don't you guys hate it? Who clap if you've been a target? Clap if you've been a target. Everybody should be clapping. Everybody should be clapping. Okay. Don't you guys hate it when you're at Target and you forget to scan all of your items? Don't you guys hate that? Isn't that so annoying? And then you run out because you're super embarrassed. and the loss prevention officer starts chasing after you. But you're not scared because you had a 7-minute mile time in high school. So you get away. And you get a new crop top out of it. Cool. Mixed reviews on that one. Guys, I'm pretty, I'm pretty? Yeah. I'm always the prettiest girl in AA. And if I'm not, I just leave. You know? It's not hard. What'd you want me to do? Cool. I don't know. I don't have a boyfriend. Okay. Wow. Thanks, Mom. Like, cool. Yeah, I don't have a boyfriend, but it's okay, and it's gonna be okay, and I'm fine mentally. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, but because the issue with me, I feel like I walk into a room and I assess every man, and I'm like, he could be the one, or you could be the one, or you could be the one, sir, with the wife. But it's like, you can't all be the one, you can't all be my dad. That's just not how love works. You guys know, right? I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Cool. But I actually, not to brag, I actually did meet someone pretty special. And I have to say, I've got bit by the love bug. Chlamydia. Chlamydia, guys. It's my 3rd time getting it. Doesn't go away. Guys, I feel like I'm very psychic. I have these intuitive abilities, and I actually came here tonight only because, it's my show, but also because I had a vision. I had a vision that I was gonna meet my future ex-boyfriend, and he's here. I can sense it. And it's you. It's you, sir. I don't know how we're going to make this work. Can you stop eating chicken nuggets for me? You know what? We're broken up. How about that? We're done. Didn't even give you the chance. Didn't even give you the chance. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Guys, I have a lot of trauma. Woo! Give it up. All right, sir. Yeah, I do have a lot of trauma because in my chat. Okay, guys, stop laughing. This is like real life. Let's go. Yeah, I have trauma. So in childhood, in my childhood anyway. Has anybody ever played Duck Duck Goose? Has anybody ever played that? Few people. Some claps. Okay, you get it, right? Do you get it, sir? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Duck, duck, goose, right? It was scary because it's am I going to be a duck? Am I going to be a goose? What's happening? What's the vibe? You never know, And I never wanted to be goose. It gave me anxiety as a kid. But I've overcome my fear, and I'm ready to face my fear. And do you guys want to play duck, duck, goose with me? Before I leave. Why you shook your head? That's so mean. This is my show, man. This is all I have. Okay, we're gonna play Duck Duck Goose with everybody else. Okay, we'll start with you. Duck. 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 Oh, okay. Isn't this scary, you guys? Isn't that fucking scary? It's like terrifying. I don't know. Were you scared, sir? No. Nothing scares you, huh? You saw this performance. You're not scared. Cool. You know what, you guys? I think that's my time, actually. I think that is my time. So we're going to bring up other comics, and I'm still the host, so I have to stay on stage, and I just realized that. And we're vibing, and we're connecting, and we're clapping. We're clapping, right? Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I don't know what I'd do without you. We got a lot of funny comics on this lineup. This first comic is a comic, and I've seen him, and hopefully it's good. You guys, hopefully it's good, okay? Give it up for the very funny Toby Gomez.
Hemorrhoids. 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 Am I in pain? Do I suffer? Will I bleed? Can I pucker? Hemorrhoids. 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 I can't ever be gay. I can't eat Chipotle. No, ma'am. No cheese, please, because I got a disease. I can't squeeze with ease. Oh, geez, I hate these. Hemorrhoids. 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 Inflamed. Busted.
Bruised.
Leaky. I just wonder, what's my government feeding me? I have seen the light. I have nothing to gain from these little ass blisters that are driving me to be so sane. Hemorrhoids. 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 That's my time.
What a great normal set that was. Wasn't that beautiful, you guys? I love when stand-up is that, you know. You guys, I also forgot, I'm doing something hacky. I'm going to give you guys vegan Halloween treats after and before every new comic, just so you guys stay, okay? Okay, cool. Okay, who wants the first one? A lot of people, okay. One more time. Okay, who wants the, okay, one of you, okay. One more time, who wants the first? Okay, she got it, she got it. Okay. Oreos are vegan, apparently. There we go. Everybody clap for her. Everybody clap for her. Cool. Gorgeous, we love it. Okay, this next comic is prettier than me. And she's funnier than me. And she's here tonight. And that's all that matters. Thank you. Slow clap. Nobody else joined. Okay, give it up for the very funny Heather Rogue.
Doing scary comedy. So we got to be scary, right? I didn't have to write anything because I'm already like a horror movie plot twist. So Just do my regular material. You guys don't seem scared yet, though. The hemorrhoids bit didn't get you? Yeah, it's scary shit. It's like we got to get scared, right? Yeah. I don't know. Statistically speaking, this is scary. Statistically speaking, somebody here is a pedophile. Who do you think it is? It's not him, too obvious. Maybe it's too scary. I'll dial it back a little. We'll dial it back. Let's just do a fun Halloween joke. Just like a fun, festive Halloween. So, I think if Santa Claus were gay, he'd be a polar bear. Did you get it? Cause like a bear is a hairy gay man, and Santa Claus lives on one of the two polar regions, like the top. He's a top. Yeah, you got it's a double entendre. You got okay. Now you can begin laughing. Thank you. All right, we're off to a good start. That was. All right, let's go a little bit scarier. Like I said, you know, I'm already a horror movie plot twist, so I don't have to try very hard. This is a very attractive crowd, by the way. You know, one thing about being a hot girl I noticed is that it's really scary. Right? Like, have you ever been followed before? That's pretty scary. I got followed. It wasn't a big deal, just for like 12 blocks. He was probably just going the same way. 3 right turns, doubling back through an alley. Everyone goes this way, I'm sure. Right? Through a kitchen window. Everyone does that. But then he's all yelling. He's all, hey, you know I'm following you? Which, like, you don't have to spoil it for me. Like, let me figure it out. You know what I mean? I hate it when they fucking ruin the movie. So I don't say anything, you know. So then he pulls out all his trump cards. He goes, hey, you know I have a 14-inch penis? Which I've never seen someone look so angry while saying they had a 14-inch penis. But he was desperate. I still didn't say anything. He's like, you're not even curious? I go, buddy, I'm curious about a lot of things right now. First of which, are you expecting me to sound like Butch John Mulaney when I answer you? I'd rather give you a little bit of rejection than a whole journey of self-discovery. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just going to look at the camera and ruin all your photos. It's candid now. Do you guys guess what my costume is? I'm Elmo. Okay, let's move on. Also, I rode the Greyhound the other day. That's pretty terrifying, right? You ever done that? 7 people got kicked off the Greyhound for refusing to put masks on their face. Like, they got kicked out in Eugene rather than wear a piece of cloth on their face for the duration of the ride to Portland. So that's, yeah. So one guy, he was so upset, he goes, I'm never riding Greyhound again. Think about it. Isn't that just what everyone says? In the middle of a Greyhound ride? Like, you went bottom shelf for a reason, buddy. It's like going, I'm never drinking Taka vodka again. Like, no duh. This joke isn't even about Greyhound. I rode an Amtrak. I'm never riding Greyhound again. I drink Tito's vodka, you know? I don't like regrets. I learned my lesson. But yeah, so all those people are probably in the hospital now anyways. It's really sad. I'm sorry for them. And I really feel bad for our healthcare workers. Fuck them. But the healthcare workers that have to deal with them, I feel terrible. It's a shit show in there. Talk about a horror movie. Have you had to go to a hospital lately? I went and got an orchiectomy done. Do you know what that is? Well, first of all, it takes some balls. Let me put it that way. Literally. You ever thought about getting one of those done? You know, if you had ball cancer, do you think you'd be able to get an orchiectomy, or would you just die? I didn't have ball cancer. I just did it for fun, but yeah, I went in. Guess what? They lost my paperwork. They lost my pre-registration. They lost my COVID test, and they were blaming me for it. I'm like filling it out again. I'm like, God, this is a lot of paperwork. She's like, well, if you fill it out the first time. I'm like, I did. So then she goes and helps some other people, comes back for me, and is like printing my stuff out. It's blank. I'm like, what happened? Where's my paperwork? She lost it again. Yeah, try blaming me this time. I was happy filling it out the second time. I was like, what is this, Epstein Island? Like, why is this shit going missing left and right? So I just hope the surgery goes well, you know. That's all I'm praying for. It goes fine. You know, I'm in the car on the way back home, and my boyfriend gets this phone call. They go, "Hi, is Judith Choi there?" His name's Justin. But I figured it was them. I was like, hey, is this CMPC? I was just there for surgery. That's my ride home. I think you're calling about my surgery, right? And they're like, oh, we're calling to let you know that Hector's surgery went great, and he's ready to be picked up now. And that's when I looked down and realized my appendix was missing. And poor Hector. Poor Hector must have woke up. God, I can't imagine. Just like, that's the last time I ever go to the hospital. Did you get that one? It's the same guy from earlier. His voice is more high-pitched now. All right, you guys, I've been a comedian. There's more of us on the way. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did my time. I didn't time it, but this has been it. Are you ready to come back? Okay, I got the nod. Thank you.
What a queen. What a queen. Yeah. You guys, do you guys notice anything different with me? Anybody? What do you notice? Yeah. Hey, you guys, I'm Dora, but like if Dora was a cat. So cool, you guys love that. All right, so we're gonna continue giving some vegan snacks out. We got a banana. Easy, on the go, ready when you need it. It's always there. It'll always text back. Who wants this? Does anybody want this? Please, you guys, I don't like bananas. Who wants this? You want it? Come and get it. I'm just kidding. Just sit down. Okay. We'll just pass it down. We'll just do this. There you go. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. You're welcome, sir. Yeah. Okay. Cool. How do we feel, you guys? What's the vibe? It's a good vibe. My coworkers are here. These are my coworkers, you guys. Yeah, they missed my performance, so yeah, kind of fucked up. Just kidding, just joking. What? It was on purpose. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So the next comic is funny, and she's pretty, and she is wearing a costume. And I don't quite know what it is. Okay. And I've asked her a few times and she's told me, but I still don't get it. So please make it loud for Maddie Nishimi.
Hey guys, happy Halloween. Yeah, it's off. I can't see very well because it's dark in here with these on. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. But I have a little problem. I think that the slutty costumes are just like a little bit cowardly, you know? Like if you're gonna dress slutty for a holiday, do it on Easter like a real whore. I obviously did not dress in a sexy costume. My problem with sexy costumes is that most of them depend on showing skin, and I tend to look better with all of my skin covered up. You know, when people see my skin, their thought is not, wow, she's so hot. It's more, wow, has she ever been in the sun? And I haven't. So the only sexy costume I can really pull off is sexy vampire. Let's see what else. I have to get really close to read this. Okay, I'm dressed up as Top Gun. Do we all know that? Yeah? Okay. Just because Celeste doesn't understand culture doesn't mean we don't. I dressed up as Top Gun because since I wasn't doing a sexy costume, I thought I had to do something else that got taken advantage of a lot. Speaking of, I saw a military recruitment ad the other day, and the premise was like this kid was like telling his mom all these reasons he wanted to be in the Army, and one of the things he said was, I don't want to be stuck behind a desk, which is just a great reason to volunteer to get shot at, you know? Like, why make copies when you can be getting confirmed kills? You know, who wants a 401k and financial stability when you can get an AK-47 and PTSD? Anyway, Top Gun costume, and I did this because I feel the need for speed, meaning that my Adderall prescription is running out. I came up with a call sign for myself. It's Penny, and it's because I technically have value, but nobody wants me, and it's exactly how much money I make doing comedy. All right, we're done with the Halloween stuff. Sorry, guys. I think that I should have been born a cicada, you know? I think that they have the ideal existence. They get to sleep for 17 years, wake up, mate, scream for a month, and then die. And it's essentially what I'm doing now, but I get to sleep for so much less. And I have to live for so much longer. And I mate exactly the same amount. On the topic of bugs, I'm very afraid of spiders. It's a real problem because, you know, you gotta kill them in your house. And I live alone now, so now I really have to be the one to do it. But it's not so much just killing them, but what I do with them after they're dead, because I don't want to just put them outside, because that's where the rest of them are, and then they'll know. And I don't want to just throw them in the trash can, because what if I needed to step on them 28 times instead of 27, and they come back to life and colonize my bathroom? And I also don't want to flush them down the toilet, because if I do that, then they'll crawl up my butthole and control me from the inside. And this is a bigger problem, because if they do come back to life, then they're probably a radioactive spider. So now I'm the new Spider Woman, and I can't do that. Look at me. I am not meant to be a superhero. Uncle Ben is always talking about that great responsibility. No. My mom stopped making my dentist appointment 3 years ago, and I haven't been since. Now I know what you're thinking after I've said all of this. How many mental illnesses does this girl have? And to be honest with you, I don't know, you know? I don't really ask for extra diagnoses. But what I do know is that after I told my therapist this, he asked me to come in the next day. I think the State Farm slogan's fucked up. You know, it's like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We know, we have all seen the commercials. It's just wrong, because nobody wants to talk to their neighbors. I moved into a new place 2 months ago, and all I know about my neighbors is that the ones to the right turn their TV volume up too loud, and the ones above me wear shoes made of lead. And it's okay, you know, not a big deal, but honestly, I would be happier if my neighbors were never there. All right, I have irregular periods. Who else? Somebody, yeah, somebody always will do it. Yeah, my periods are so irregular that I'm buying my pregnancy test from Costco, you know? That's where I'm at. I said that joke a lot around my phone before the pandemic, and I would get all these, you know how your phone listens to you and it like tells you what to buy? So I would get all these ads for different birth controls, and it's happening again. It started again. So, on the right track. But it started out kind of basic. It was like, condoms, you should buy those. And then it was like, okay, we get it. Plan B. And then finally it was like, okay, we get it. You can't do this. Planned Parenthood is your only option. And, it's fine, but it's basically the internet slut-shaming me, and I think that's a little fucked up, But to be fair, a couple weeks later, I got an ad from BetterHelp, which if you don't know, if you're mentally healthy, it's like an online counseling service. So, the internet is bullying me, but at least they want me to get better. I make those jokes, but I don't actually have to worry about getting pregnant because I don't have a lot of sex. But it's okay because my policy on sex is the same as my policy on being killed, If no one's going to do it for me, I'll just do it myself. What else? Oh, you know what my favorite thing about the pandemic was, besides people who wouldn't wear masks dying? The commercials. So fun. My favorite one was from IKEA. It was like a year ago now because it's still been happening, So much fun. But it was like a commercial, and the premise was like, you should come here and buy our IKEA furniture because then when you can have friends over again, you can be like, look at this $60 table I bought. Isn't that cool? And, personally, I didn't think that was a great advertising strategy. Like if I were writing the IKEA commercial, it would be more like, hey, did you get evicted from your apartment and now you don't have any furniture? Come to IKEA. I am back on Facebook after several years of not being on Facebook because Facebook is good for two things, networking and finding out who's racist. And I'm going to tell you guys a joke about this, and it's a little dark, but I want you all to know that I'm okay now, okay? I won't kill myself if you don't laugh at my jokes. Probably. So I'm back on Facebook. And, I haven't been on Facebook, but my parents have been. And over the years, they've posted all of these truly horrible pictures of me. Pictures of me with bangs. Pictures of me from the 7th grade. Pictures of me in the 7th grade with bangs. But the worst one is this one where I'm in the process of dyeing my hair. I used to dye my hair fun colors like blue and pink. And yeah, it was because I was depressed. But had I known that my parents were posting pictures of me where I was bent over the sink and half my hair was covered in tinfoil and the other half was covered in purple goo, I would have tried harder when I tried to kill myself. Didn't work. That's all right. I had a job over the summer. I worked for a minor league baseball team in Sacramento. I can't say which one. Yeah. I worked for the Rivercats, though. What are they going to do? They can't fire me. I'm already fired. But I worked for them. Yeah, the baseball season only lasts so long. But, while you're working there, you're working for a baseball team. There's a lot of camaraderie. And for me, I was always rooting for the game to be over in 9 innings. We don't know baseball either. It's the World Series, guys. Come on. You guys know how many innings there are in a baseball game. I don't know who's playing. I know the Braves are in it. You're shaking your head like you don't know anything about baseball. You had no idea there were 9 innings? Okay. Yeah. That's, you knew what the Rivercats were though, right? Okay. So, interesting information that you know and don't know, but whatever. Let's see how much time I have left and if I can read this. I was supposed to be gone a while ago, Celeste. Did you know that? She's not listening. Celeste! My time is up. It's been up. Okay. There we go. Give it up.
What a queen she is. What a queen. Yeah. You guys notice anything different about me? You guys notice anything different? No, you don't? Okay. Anybody? Anyone? Ma'am? Do you notice anything? Anybody? Cow ears. Yeah. I'm a cow. If Dora was a cow, this would be her. Okay, cool, you guys. Cool. I'm glad that we're all on the same page. I have another snack for you guys. Let's figure it out. Everybody clap while I do this. Thank you. It's not forced. No, it's not forced. It's not forced. Okay, I got a special treat for you guys. Got some ketchup. This is vegan, cruelty-free, organic. Just kidding. Who wants this? Who wants ketchup? Who likes ketchup? little sweet, right? It's got a little sweetness. You want ketchup? Okay. Okay, we got some ketchup for you. There we go. Everybody clap for her. Hell yeah. Cool. The next person who you're going to see is really funny. It's a man. He hopefully knows he's supposed to come up here. And he's backstage, and it's Corey Behringer.
Thanks, Lust. Thank you, people. Hi, I'm Heathcliff the cat. If you didn't get that, I feel like it's appropriate in the spirit of Heathcliff that you didn't get that. But I'm a married man. I recently celebrated my first wedding anniversary. Thank you very much. My wife kept her maiden name, or as she likes to call it, her name. Because that's what it is, you know? It has been for literally her entire life. Who am I to change it now? That's what I thought about it, you know? In fact, I think it's a little weird we still even use that term, maiden name. It feels archaic, doesn't it? Maiden name. I don't know about you, but I associate the word maiden with pretty much just one other thing. Dragons. See, dragons kidnap and devour maidens. It's kind of their whole shtick, you know? So I guess in that sense, I do feel some relief knowing that my wife will probably just confuse any dragon she meets. You know, they'll think she's a maiden, but just before they swoop down, they'll see her wedding ring and be like, pass. I like him young and unwed, and then just fly into the night. That was my impression of a dragon. It's pretty good. But you want to know what I really think? I'll tell you what I think. I think the cutest thing about biker gangs has got to be the matching vests. And it's not just because they look adorable. Of course they do. It's the thought that goes into them. It's the time and attention to detail, you know. Those vests are their way of saying, hey, we've been thinking about you. And we'd like you to join our crime club. Isn't that just the sweetest? I love that so much about biker gangs. Because the more you think about biker gangs, the more you realize you can't just go to the store and buy one of those vests, you know, prefab, ready to go. No, someone has to take the time to hand stitch all the tough guy stuff on there for you. Which means that someone had to stop doing crank for a couple minutes. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. Do not know. I've been trying to get a little healthier. I'm trying to, you know, just eat better, that kind of thing. It's really tough though, because especially during the pandemic, I really took a dip and I just like went all in on just the worst foods possible. I'll tell you my rock bottom though, because I definitely hit a rock bottom, and that's when I was squirting the mustard on my third gas station dog of the day. When suddenly my brain started playing Johnny Cash's "Hurt." I was like, this can't be good. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I feel nothing. There's nothing but hot dog in there. It's hard eating healthy, though, when my wife accepts me for who I am. Unconditional love is the worst thing for your cholesterol. I don't recommend it. It's not good for you. It's true, though. She makes me feel good about myself. It's wild, you know. I'm so confident that I've begun referring to myself as Mama. Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. Especially after a big meal. I'm just like, ooh, Mama needed that. Yes, she did. And I know for this bit to work a little better, I should come up with at least several more examples. But Mama don't feel like it. So she ain't gonna. I do recognize, though, that there is a cap to how confident I could ever become. You know, there's a limit to it. Like, I know I'll never have that brazen confidence of someone who can get something out of their trunk while stopped at a red light. What is that? Have they no shame? I could never do that. That's just not how I'm built. I couldn't do that. And whenever I see it happening, I am so judgmental. I'm just white-knuckled like, ooh, this better be good. Because I want it to be something good. I'm rooting for them. Like, I want it to be something so important that it couldn't possibly wait until that very moment. Like, I don't know, maybe the steering wheel. He's just sitting there in traffic like, wait a minute. Wait just one gosh darn minute. Oh. I've just been twisting the nub. That's why we aren't going nowhere. Been twisting the nub. It's never something important like that, though, is it? It's never something important. It's always something completely insignificant, like a backpack or a bottle of water. Things that do not belong in the trunk. I'll say it. Things that do not belong. The trunk is where we put stuff to be dealt with once we arrive at our destination. Like groceries or a cop that saw too much. I'm gonna leave you with something a little serious, okay? We've been silly tonight, haven't we? We've been silly, but I'm gonna get a little serious for a moment, if that's okay. Talk about something that's been on my mind lately. It's not the easiest thing to talk about, but I think that's the beautiful thing about comedy, is that it provides a platform that we could tackle these kind of subjects, these heavy topics. Some people call it Fanta, but I say Fanta. And I think that's okay. In fact, I think it's our differences that make us special as a society. Nevertheless, I get dirty looks in public when people overhear me say Fanta, as if it makes me seem more pretentious than I actually am. I don't know. But I'm sticking to my guns on this one, okay? Sticking to them. Because so far it's the only argument I've won against my father. And that was a big deal for me, I'll tell you. That was a milestone. Because he overheard me say Fanta, and he corrected me. Corrected me right away. He said, well, son, it's actually pronounced Fanta. You sound like a jerk. To which I replied, au contraire, father. I do believe the beverage has a jingle. And that jingle goes, wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna? Wanna Fanta? The last I heard, it was not, Wanta Fanta! And then his head exploded and I became a man. That's all the time I can do for you tonight, folks. Have a wonderful night. Give it up for your host, Celeste.
Such good shit. Such good shit. Everybody keep it going. That's good. That's good. Do you guys notice anything different about me? Anybody notice any changes or weird accessories? Anybody? You notice anything? What does that mean, man? Use your words. Use your words. Frog eyes. You guys, frog eyes. Pac-Man? Sir, just let me live. Just let me live. No, you guys, I'm a frog. If Dora was a frog, this would be it. Let's see, guys. Cool. Okay, so we got another snack. Who wants a snack? Who wants a snack? Let's see. Okay, so many hands are up. Oh my god, I don't know. Okay, you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you're gonna take this. I got a tomato. I love tomatoes. Do you want this? We could pick something else. No, I feel like you don't want it as much as you should. Nah. Do you really want it? It just feels like you're not, like, trying. I'm gonna throw it to you. I'm just gonna hit my coworker in the face. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna, ready? If you don't catch it, I'm taking it back. And I'm gonna smash it on the ground. Okay, you got it. You got it. All right, give it up for that, I guess. I don't know. Should I give something else away? What do you guys think? Woo? Is that a yeah or a no? Okay, I got a potato. I got a potato. You can make a French fry. You can make a baked potato, right? Could mash it up, right? Get some mashed potatoes. What do you guys want to do? Who wants this? I don't want this potato, you guys. Please. You want it? You want to catch it? I'm going to throw it really hard. I'm going to football, throw it at you. Is that okay? Okay. Okay. All right, cool. All right, don't clap for him, you guys. Don't clap for him. Okay, so our next comedian is really funny, and it's a woman. Thank God. Just kidding. That's weird. She's good. She's good, you guys. She's good. Give it up for Ashley Monique. Make it loud for her.
Hello, Stab Comedy Theater. How are you guys? On my way here, I saw two other girls who were wearing costumes, and one of them had tiger ears, and she was like, "I'm a tiger." And then the other one had similar ears and was like, "I'm a nondescript cat." And they saw my ears, and they were like they gave me a look, "Oh, she's one of us." I was like, "No, I'm not. I am a specific animal character, okay? I am DW from Arthur. I burned my finger on a hot glue gun making these ears. I'm a cat. Fuck you." Y'all ever open a fresh cup of yogurt? You peel the foil back, and then around the rim, there's always that extra thick, good yogurt. You know what I mean? Gotta do a little tongue maneuver, a little blah, blah, get that out of there. That's what going down on uncircumcised dick is like. I'm a fan. I know that's a little weird, but you know what? I'm a grown-ass woman. And I eat my sandwiches with the crusts on, you feel? That's where all the nutrients are. I told that joke at a show at a restaurant last week, and the table closest to the stage was hosting a children's birthday party. And I saw the kids before the show, and I ran over to the host, and I was like, "I didn't prepare any clean material. I didn't know this was a clean show." And he was like, "It's not." I was like, "But the kids." And he was like, "It's 9 p.m. on a Monday. Fuck these kids. Just do what you were gonna do." And I'm trying to psych myself up, like the kids, maybe they're distracted by the party. They're not gonna listen to what I'm saying, So I get out there. I'm not making eye contact. I'm like, "Y'all ever open a fresh cup of yogurts?" And these kids were like, "Yeah!" And I'm inching closer to the punchline. The kids are hanging on my every word. They love yogurts. And then I say, "That's what going down on uncircumcised dick is like." And then the mom was like, "No!" So I'm glad there's no kids in here. I checked. I spent some time in a small town in Wyoming, and there was only one Mexican restaurant in the entire town, and it was called Taco John's. And if it's okay with you guys, I would like to sing for you the 1999 jingle for Taco John's. It goes like this. There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John's. That's the real song. And I guess there was just so much Mexican going on at Taco John's that they forgot to put some in the jingle. Yeah, this is 1999. You know, you can't say that today, right? Like today, if you're saying there's a whole lot of Mexican going on, you will be elected president. It doesn't belong in a jingle. I like to imagine there's a small town in Mexico and they only have one white people food restaurant there. And they hired a mariachi band to do the jingle. You know? It'd be like, ay, 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 quiero comer en cheeseburger Jose's. As their original composition. Full disclosure, I'm not Mexican. I am Panamanian, though, and until Americans know the difference, I feel like I can say that joke. You guys, astrology is not real, but it's fun to believe in. You know, like pro wrestling or the moon landing. People take it a little bit too seriously, though. I think they judge others too harshly for something that they were born with and can't change. And that's why I think that astrology takes the place in woke white women's brains where the racism would be. You know? The white people, white women, they'll say things like, you know, I'm not really attracted to Geminis. It's just a preference. I didn't really grow up around a lot of them. When I first moved into my apartment complex, I guess I was playing music too loud and my neighbor comes over to ask me to turn it down and she was like, hey, you're new. Maybe you want to come over? I've got a little get together going on. It could be like a welcome party. So I go there and the first thing she asked me to do is pull up my natal chart and tell her what my sign is. And so I was like, I'm a Leo. And she was like, oh my God, Leos are amazing. Oh, they're the best. That's my favorite sign. And everyone's on board, you know? They're so happy. We're so happy. A Leo moved into this neighborhood. And, you know, despite myself, I'm feeling good. You know, it's intoxicating to be loved and accepted for something I didn't earn or achieve. And that's step one of joining a hate group. Step two is identifying the enemy, you know. So my neighbor's like, you know who really sucks? Libra risings. And somehow, again, everyone's on board. One girl's like, a Libra rising got a promotion over me at work. Someone else is like, I work in the food service industry and Libra risings never tip. And so like we're vibing. We're vibing. So I was like, I don't know, fuck, I'll throw one in. I was like, I saw a Libra rising use food stamps to buy steak and shrimp. And my neighbor was like, what's your rising sign? And I was like, I'm a Leo, remember? I'm cool. She's like, no, that's your sun sign. Your rising sign's something different. You got to check the chart. So then I checked the chart. And I was like, hey guys, astrology is kind of dumb, right? So now anytime I make too much noise, she just calls the cops. Is anybody here a Libra rising by chance? Anyone? I'm trying to recruit them. I'm trying to recruit more Libra risings to move into my apartment complex, you know? Trying to decrease the property value. Rent's expensive. I used to work for the Sacramento County Jail. Do you have any alumni? On my very first day on the men's floor, one of the guards pulled me aside and was like, hey, just so you know, some of these dudes are a little rough. They might say something to you. Just be prepared. And as soon as I set foot on the men's floor, the 6'5" hulking massive dude is like, hey, look at this girl. Calls his inmate buddies over, hey, everybody come look at this girl. And I'm terrified. And I'm thinking, what sort of nasty, disgusting thing is this man about to say to me right now? And what he said was, yo, this bitch look like Prince. All right, everyone, that's in my time. I'm Ashley Monique. Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, right? Am I right? She was good, right? No? Why are you shaking your head no? Don't do that. All right. You guys notice anything different about me? Hello? Anyone. Literally any. Sir. Bunny ears? Yeah. I'm bunny. I'm if I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak Spanish. Number one. No, that's my dad. You guys, I'm just kidding. No, it's not my dad. Yeah, I'm if Dora was a bunny, this is what she would look like. Okay, just so we're on the same page. Who wants the next snack? I know you all want it. Who wants the snack? You want? Are you sure? I don't know if you want it enough. You want fresh or you want fried? Fried? Okay. Okay. Wow. No. Okay. Mask give you attitude? Confused for you. Anyway, okay, I have this. Got some Takis. These are vegan. These contain a food dye called Red 40, which increases your likelihood of developing cancer. So here you go. Yeah. And that's what you deserve. Just I'm just kidding. I love you. Like, I'm in love with you. Okay, we're moving on. This next comic, he's really great. He's really good. Give it up, I guess, for Bill Wallace.
How's everybody doing? Good. Ashley leaned in right before I got up here and was like, "Hey, when you're done with your set, can you grab my purse?" And now, seeing that Celeste has left her mask up here, I can't help but wonder if she's just going to tap me on my shoulder halfway through my set and be like, "Hey, when you're done, can you grab that mask for me too?" Maybe just put it in Ashley's purse. little 2 for 1. I'm dressed as the Doublemint twins. Yeah, I'm Julius Caesar. I feel like this is probably how Julius Caesar carried his keys, right? On this little rope thing. Yeah, I almost didn't make it here. My chariot broke down. It was real touch and go around the Colosseum or whatever. I don't know. These are period-specific tattoos, by the way. This is exactly what Julius Caesar had a robot on his left arm. He hung out with Nostradamus. He knew what the future held. I hope none of you guys know time periods better than I do. I put this costume on pretty early today. Just to, you know how when you're wearing a new costume, you kind of got to get used to it. You know what I mean? Like they say before you get a tattoo, put a picture of it in your wallet for a couple of months to see if you're still like that picture. Which is clearly what I do all the time. Never any hasty decisions in the tattoo parlor for me. But yeah, I put this on early, and so I was just like at home, like doing chores in it. And like doing the dishes hits different when you're dressed as Julius Caesar. I don't know if you guys know about that. I was doing the dishes, and I ended up taking my trash out, and I forgot that I was wearing that. I had the sword and all of it. I bought the sword separately, just so you guys know my commitment level. But I take my trash out, and I shut the dumpster lid, and I turn around, and I see one of my neighbors, and he goes, "Happy Halloween," and I go, "Isn't that on Sunday?"
I literally have a sword, a plastic sword. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? You fucking jumping the gun a bit. This is just my Friday tunic. I don't know. You ever heard of Casual Friday? I'm subscribing my day-to-day. I like to smoke marijuana. Anybody in here like weed? Okay. Wait, for real? Hell yeah, that's what's up. I don't know why I said for real. That feels like a weird thing to do. I like to smoke weed. You guys ever smoke some weed that hits you like a stepdad on a boat? You know what I mean? Like, everything seems fine at first. You take a couple of hits, and then all of a sudden the weed's like... You know, but he's not mad at you. It's like for your safety. You really shouldn't be standing up on a boat if you think about it. It's not safe. I can never find that good weed anymore. Not like I don't know where to get it. I have it. I just can't remember where I put it in my apartment. I was like, this is really good. You know what I should do? I should hide this from myself. And that way, it'll last longer. And I was right. Yet to see how right I was. I was out front smoking weed dressed as Julius Caesar before this set. That was fun for me, just a little personal thing. So as I smoke weed, I look down while I'm taking a hit, and in the gutter there's an open bag of weed just sitting there. So I think score, right? I reach down, I pick it up, I go, oh shit, I don't have any pockets. And then I go, oh right, this is my bag of weed. I didn't realize that I had even lost it. I don't know how long it was sitting there. It was moist. That's what I'll tell you. It was it had a different smell to it. Might not even be weed. Let's be real. I like to drink. I'm not going to ask you guys if you do. I'm just going to put it out there. I like to drink. So I took a lift here, and we were on the freeway, and I was just thinking to myself, like, what would happen if I jumped out of the car right now? We're doing like 80 miles an hour. And see the Sacramento skyline. I just like open the door. I say thank you because I'm a good customer. But then just hop out and roll, just all elbows and knees. And I like get up and like salute them in their rear view mirror and hop over the median or something. What I really want to know is how much will they charge me for it, because we were only halfway here. My bank account has had better days. I'm going to talk about something that Julius Caesar definitely would have talked about in his time, space travel. Jeff Bezos is taking celebrities to space and shit now, guys. I think it's getting kind of out of hand, to be honest with you. I think he's doing all this showy stuff because what he really wants to do, and he's been honest about this, what he really wants to do is he wants to put heavy polluting industry in space instead of here on Earth. And so I just gave her a thumbs up for the light. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to indicate that you see it. Let's put heavy polluting industry in space instead of here on Earth. But like, I know what that means. You know what I mean? I see right through the facade, Jeff. That just means you want to put Amazon fulfillment centers in space so you don't have to abide by earthly labor laws. I see exactly what you're doing. You imagine things have gotten so bad in your life that you've had to jettison yourself into the stratosphere to work for Amazon. And like you're on your like 90th straight hour of your first shift just floating there tethered to the wall. And you drift off to sleep for like 3 seconds, just 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden a warm floating piss bottle hits you right in the face. And you're like, whose is this? What the fuck is going on? And you look in the corner, and your manager's just crouched there with another one in his hand, like, fall asleep again, motherfucker. We're in space now. No rules up here. I'm going to end with this. My name's Bill Wallace. My real name is William, so my name is William Wallace. Yeah. It says hold for laughter when you say your name. My name's William Wallace. A lot of times I'll tell people my real name, and guys will go, hey, named after Braveheart, right? And I was born after that movie came out, or before that movie came out, so I couldn't have been. But sometimes when a guy like really looks like he needs me to be named after Braveheart, I'll just let him have it. You know what I mean? I'll just play into it. I'm like, yeah, dude, my parents named me after a Mel Gibson movie. Can you believe that? This is my brother, What Women Want. He's always been the better looking of the two. I said more better looking. I got to stop drinking, you guys. End strong. That's what I told him. End strong. Thanks, guys. That's my time.
Hell yeah. What a great set that was, right? What do you guys think? Okay. No claps. No claps. Okay, so we have come far and wide in this show. Don't you agree? Doesn't everybody agree? Thank you. Hell yeah. I love a clap. I love a clap. Okay, I'm sorry. We have, I'm fucking stupid. We have one more snack for you guys. Who wants the snack? Anybody want? You want the snack? How bad do you want it? Are you willing to run up here for it? You just shrugged. So mysterious. I'm gonna give you these banana crisps. I don't like them, so I just need to get rid of them. I bought like 10. Yeah. All right, ready? You're gonna catch it, right? Why do you keep shrugging? Do you really want this? I'm sorry. I let my anger get out with that one. Okay. All right. You got it? You good? Okay, cool. All right. Okay. So this next comedian is supposed to, okay, I don't know what this is, you guys. I don't like it though.
Oh, folks, I'm the ghost of when this country had respect for an officer in uniform. Ooh, this country's gone to crap ever since Obama, am I right? Ooh. All right. So that was the costume, right? We got this thing moving over here. That was the costume. This is all real. This is all real police stuff. You can tell I'm a real police guy because I say things like this. Folks, you're all under arrest. Because you're all under arrest. But what I can do for you is for the Sacramento Police Department. I'm going to show you a little PowerPoint presentation to turn you rascals into a couple of upstanding citizens. So you probably, let's get started with the Sacramento Police Department's very first. Jesse, do we have this one going? Do we have this one moving? Why am I Jewish all of a sudden? We don't know. All of a sudden, I went from husky New York guy to, I don't know, maybe, call your mother, see what's happening. Anyways, as we deal with these technical difficulties, this is the risk I take by coming on stage, doing PowerPoints every day in the line of service. Every day in the line of service, I get up here, I put on my bell-proof vest, I pull out my fake guns, and, I tell everybody. So, without further ado, all planned, without further ado, I'd like to welcome you to the very first pilot run of the Sacramento Police Department. Are we moving? Well, are we moving?
Well, I don't know if you remember, we didn't plug anything up there. Maybe point it in this direction. No? Jesus.
Do you have a wireless mouse? You got a wireless mouse in there, Jesse? I don't know what's going on, but a wireless mouse could work. It's essentially the same mechanism. We did this at Orange House. Folks, am I right? Folks, Obama, right? Let's go back to that. But first, I'd like to welcome you to the very first Sacramento Police Department's compulsory, voluntary, it's still voluntary, but it's a compulsory, voluntary, remedial re-education workshop. It's not a re-education camp. Technically, that's illegal, but it's a re-education workshop camp. That's totally legal, but it's also a retreat because you're out of the house, we're having a good time, and you're going to learn a lot, folks. It's a damn seminar. It's a seminar. You're learning, and more importantly, I'm learning too. All right, moving on, folks. Oh, folks, that's right. It's the Halloween edition. It's the Halloween edition, folks. Look out for spooky ghouls, ghastly ghouls, slime oozing from the walls. Watch out for it. All right. Brought to you by Slim Jim. Slim Jim, Halloween Havoc 2017. Let it rock. Next up, we've got some wonderful sponsors, the official, unofficial sponsors of the Blue Lives Matter movement. Oakley Sunglasses. That's right. See the representative after the show. You could win a free pair. Much better. So the thing is, Oakley, we love them at the Blue Lives Matter. Oakley, just say it. Just say it. I know what you... Dog whistle. Last of all, our last sponsor is oh, folks, it's the scariest sponsor of all, the American healthcare system. It's the Halloween edition. Yeah, we're going there, folks. All right, so who am I? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this hunk of a cop on stage, huh? Who am I? I don't know. That's a good question, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm just some guy like you and me. I'm 46 years old. I used to be a police instructor. Now I do the PowerPoint for the kids. My pronouns are he, him. And it's up. All sorts of stuff is going on. We should have run the projector, Jesse. I had everything set up with the projector, Jesse. It's okay. Ignore the audio cues that are now missing. There we go. Turn it up, Jesse. I want the folks to hear. This is a cheeseburger in paradise. All right. I'm 46 years old. I'm a police instructor. I'm fucking up all the time. I barely killed anybody. But, ladies, I'm looking. All right. I shot dogs for 17 years. 17 years I shot dogs. I was committed. I was committed as a police officer. Okay? And the thing is, a lot of people ask, why would you shoot dogs? Why would you volunteer to shoot dogs? Why would you form a task force that Sacramento Bee would eventually dub the reverse canine unit because we shot so many dogs? I don't know, folks. It's really fucked up. But the thing is, I do it out of passion. Okay? Not only do I do it because I love shooting mutts, I also do it for the rookies, for the kids who shoot dogs, okay? And there's 4 steps to get out of shooting a dog and getting in trouble with that. I tell the rookies, first off, just say, listen, I was scared. I was scared, Sarge. I didn't know I'm new to the job. It was charging at me. If that doesn't work, you go from scared to angry. Hey, listen, that thing could have had rabies, okay? That thing could have had rabies. Don't be afraid to wag the finger. Third of all, if that doesn't work, we switch to sarcasm. Okay. I guess I'm just supposed to let the dog kill me. I guess I'm supposed to just let the dog rip out my throat right in front of my family, let me bleed out in the gutter because some pit bull wants to do critical race theory to me. I don't know what it means. I just don't want it anywhere near me. Fourth of all, if none of that works, you always got one last rely. It's a union thing, baby. Just fall back on the union. Oh, and one more thing. That's right. I also shoot werewolves. I shoot werewolves. I do all sorts of stuff. It surprises me, too. I'm pretty talented. Police aren't lizard people. Police are not lizard people. This man's laughing. He thinks it's a joke. They're not lizard people. Let's move on. I planted over 12,000 pieces of evidence. I've planted over 12,000 pieces of evidence to protect my community from other communities with different demographics. Okay? Folks, and the thing is, they'll tell you a lot of things, but I was never a racist about it. I was never a racist about it, and on top of that, the thing could have had rabies. Okay? The thing could have had rabies. All right, what's next? shit. I'm divorced. 46 and looking. Divorce. Marriage in general is hard. I forgot I was wearing this. Marriage is hard. Let's just move on from that, okay? Folks, little black and Latino kids love me. I don't know why. They follow me around with the Vine. They follow me around with the TikTok. I don't know what it is. It's totally fine because I'm fine with them. I love them. But the thing is, the little Latino kids, they speak a different language. I don't like that. I lose my temper with the little. They're speaking their own little code. I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. But the thing is, I lose my temper. But more importantly, I love those kids. I love those kids, okay? I love those kids. There we go. Oh, folks, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear my bandolier falling apart? But also, it is the pop quiz of the week, folks. It's the pop quiz of the week. Let's see what question we got. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the question everybody's asking. If the government were to kidnap my children from me, would they do it like this? Like a bunch of cowards? Through the courts? I can't afford child support, Kelsey. I'm sorry. I'm trying as hard as I can on a police killing budget. I'm trying everything I can, okay, Kelsey? And it really makes you think, where's the father's place in America nowadays? Or are they going to do it like this? Because I won't let them take my kids. I am going to put up a fight as much as I can. I don't care what the government does. I don't care what they do. Because in the end, I always know that Kelsey Jr. is going to know I tried my best. We're all human. Police aren't lizard people. Police are not lizard people. I don't like to say it this many times, but after the shows, people come up to me. They're lizard. They obviously read the sign. Cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? Let's break it down. 5 different categories of cyberbullying. We got cyberbullying where you do any sort of criticism. I don't care if it's on Facebook in the comments section. I don't care it's because I'm harassing somebody and you're taking a video of me. Don't do it. That's harassment, actually. If you think about it, you're harassing me. If you don't accept my friend request, I'm following you. Hold up. Make this make sense. I'm following you. You're not following me. Guess what? I'm not following you. All right. If you put a woman in anything I like, any sort of entertainment, Star Wars, okay, but I swear to God, I will go Chris Dorner if anybody puts out a female hobbit. I don't want to know how hobbits work. I don't want to know about reproduction of hobbits. I want to see a bunch of dudes hanging out being hobbits. All right. If you don't like my photo, if my photo gets under 12 likes, I have 14 friends on Instagram. Why am I not getting at least 14 likes? If you refuse to go on a date with me, it takes a lot of bravery to slide in the DMs. Also, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying soon is going to be a thing of the past because of The Matrix 4, December 22nd, 2021, the near future. No more cyberbullying because you'll be able to go straight into your Zoom class and do your school shootings that way. No more cyberbullying. I don't know what that is. Police are not lizard people. I don't know how many times I've said it. It's not enough. How to do self-defense. Defense from a violent person, defense from a violent cop, whatever you need self-defense for. Well, here's the first reason why you should, grab a service weapon from a police officer. First off, it's great if you just want to show the gun. You just want to mess around with the gun, impress your friends. You're bored at the DMV. Grab the gun. Second of all, if you're going to grab it, and we've lost him. All right. No, we're going to make this work, folks. We've gotten this far. And we're going to make it. Because the thing is, if you do borrow the gun, don't do crimes. You're kind of missing the whole point of my job there. But also, no suicide by cop. You're ruining everybody's day. If you're going to do any of that stuff, oh man, there we go. If you're going to do that stuff, return it with the bullets and take the survey. That's how we get the funding. Take the survey. How you do it, though? A lot of people don't know how you do this. You want to sneak up on them, and first of all, you just grab it. Just grab the gun right out the holster. Second of all, feel that power, am I right? It feels incredible. You're omnipotent. Nobody's ever going to say a damn thing because you say, oh, it's rabies. And last of all, Last of all, you alone knows what God wants you to do with that kind of power. With that power, God talks to me every day, literally in English, just like you. And he tells you who to kill, just like me. All right. We got to talk about race. So race is a pretty touchy subject. It's going to take up kind of like the second half of the show. And it's going to get really touchy. So we're all gonna first part is gonna be the history of African American people and the police. So just get ready for this next slide and oh no, I guess the part where we talk about race, I guess that part is just not gonna be included with this white guy writing all this. I guess he's just kind of doing a cop out. Am I right? They told me you got to have one joke, cop out. That's the joke. You can't blame me anymore. Say it with me, folks. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Police are not lizard people. Or are they? It's the Halloween edition, folks. Yeah, anything could happen. So we've come near the end. You're probably thinking, all these, mishaps, this guy's doing the accent, then he's Jewish all of a sudden. Nobody knows why. The thing is, a lot of people astute, a lot of people politically motivated, they're going to look into this and go, wow, this guy's really making police seem harmless. I don't know. Think about it, folks. I could be, maybe this whole thing, maybe this entire thing, including this character I'm doing right now, what if it's a CIA psyop? What if it's viable? MK Ultra type stuff? It could be that. Let's look at the facts. I'm not going to say I'm not CIA, but if you just take a look, first off, I'm a white guy. All right? Usually, we're slippery little scamps, okay? We love to join the CIA and make trouble. Second of all, I need to be stopped, right? On stage, off stage, online, I need to be stopped. Third of all, if you're going to look up my stand-up career, you're going to go, this guy's not CIA. Look up his stand-up career. Guess what? Try to look up my stand-up career. Guess what? Guess what, pal? You can't, because I don't have one. I'm CIA, baby. All right. So, all right, ignore this screen. This messed up. But more reasons why it could be CIA. I don't know. I've tried to kill Latinos. They love to kill Latinos. I've tried to kill Latinos, and I would do it again. That's the thing. I would do it again. Some people have remorse. I do not. This concludes a CIA-sponsored conspiratorial, compulsory, voluntary, forced, remedial, re-education workshop, camp, retreat, seminar thing. And folks, oh no. Oh boy. Hold on. Oh no. It seems that, oh no, I've turned into some sort of werewolf. I've turned into a werewolf, and the CIA must have done it because they know now, because I kill werewolves, I must now kill myself as part of this whole routine, and I'm just going to put this gun in my mouth, and I'm just going to end it all, and I'm not, boy, and... No, I'm good. Oh boy. I shouldn't have eaten all those silver bullets. Now that was a hell of a show, folks. And I don't know what's going on, but the CIA sure is not liking it. Now, this whole thing was, oh, fuck, these taste so bad. This is not the brand I usually go with. Fuck. All right, whatever. CIA, oh God, CIA, fucking. Oh. All right, I guess the show went well. It was a graveyard smash.
And suddenly, I surprised. He did the monster mash.
That was something. Didn't agree to that, but that's okay. It's okay. That's how comedy is. Sometimes it's experimental, it's crazy, it's kooky. You guys, I lied. I have one more snack, and then we're gonna get out of here, right? What do you guys think? Somebody respond. Cool. Everybody clap while I do this. Okay. Who wants this last snack, you guys? Come on. Somebody, please. It's really good, you guys. I swear. Who wants this? Come on. Come on, ma'am. Do you want it? You already got one. You need to stop. Okay. You want it? Okay. I got a bell pepper. Can make a stir fry. Do a little stir fry. Yeah. Okay. You didn't have to be a bitch. Just saying. Okay. There we go. Cool. Clap for her. Thank you guys so much for coming to Scary Stand-Up Comedy. God bless you all. Have a great night. And yeah, God bless you. Thank you so much. Clap, clap, clap.
Thank you guys for coming out. That is the that's a nice effect. That is us for the night. One more time for Celeste and all the rest of the Scary stand-ups. So much fun. Come back tomorrow if you wanna, or you can just catch us online. That's just as good. Emma Haney debuting The Adventures of Pretend. Their new D&D actual play show. That's going to be tomorrow at 8. A lot of fun folk for that. But otherwise, that's it for us for tonight. Check us out at stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. And yeah, good night to the live audience. Now I'm talking to the online audience. Hi, guys. Let's see where we can send you. Oh, most of our folk are done. Oh, wait. Unexpected Productions just came back up. Let's send you guys over to Unexpected Productions in Seattle. Watch some improv. And I will see you guys tomorrow at noon for middle class film class. And then 8 o'clock for Adventures of Pretend. See you guys tomorrow. Hold on for the race. I guess they're gone. What else is going on? You know what? How about I'll send you over. Have fun. So much shit.